that's the ready up call, so all ships must ready up right now, and here we go with the beginning of SCS number 157. Good luck to all teams as the first matchup is underway. We are going to start off on Ashen Scuffle. Ashen Scuffle, of course, is one of the newest maps in Guns of Icarus. In fact, it is the newest PvP map in Guns of Icarus, but it won't be for much longer, because Ashen Scuffle is a 2v2 map in which was ported over from Alliance. In my opinion, it's the most beautiful map in the game. It has a day and a night version. We are on the day version of Ashen Scuffle here today. Of course, we have the Tunnel of Love in the middle, and we will take a look at that in just a second. Let's do the ship callouts. Ship number 1 is the Fancy Hydra, piloted by Dementio. We have a Merc Mobula with double Artemis on the bottom, and a Gatling and a Hades on the wings. Ship number 2 is the Gizmo Duck, piloted by Spudnik, a Banshee up front, a Gat Banshee on one side, and a double Caro on the other. Ship number 3 is the GFA Flying Flounder. It is a Mobula piloted by Captain Scrowbeard, a Merc Mobula, double Artemis on the bottom, and a Gatling and a Flare on the wings. And ship number 4 is the Alto-TCo, piloted by Steam Brains. We have a Gat Artemis Pyramidion with side Banshee and a Flare gun. Of course, on this map, there is the infamous Tunnel of Love right there. That is a tunnel that goes all the way through the middle of the map. If you just look right through here, this is the Tunnel of Love, aka friendship pellets that get shot through there. I think you know what happens when friendship pellets get shot through there. But GFA Flying Flounder has been hull broken here. They are down about 10%, 15% perma. Not a whole lot, but it is something, as those mercs, of course, will tear through armor. So there's a hull break on the Fancy Hydra. Let's actually look at this from the perspective. Well, that cloud cover, of course, is in the way. Very rude cloud cover right there. Let's look at this from the Fancy Hydra's perspective, as the Gizmo Duck is there, as is the Alto-TCo. And Fancy Hydra now trying to move in. Fancy Hydra, actually, no, they're trying to move out as a good shot goes onto the Mercury. Good job by the Alto-TCo trying to disable the Mercury of the Hydra. However, they're moving in a little too aggressively right there. They're going to get hull broken for their efforts. That is a poor decision by the Alto-TCo moving in like that. They're going to get ripped to shreds. They should die here. They should die here for those transgressions. That should be a hull break and a kill. Indeed, it is 1-0 in favor of Red. A poor decision by the Alto-TCo. They're going in too aggressively. Now the Flying Flounder is caught in a 1v2. They do get a hull break on the Fancy Hydra. They need to get some shots out, though. They need to get some permahull damage. And Gizmo Duck moving very aggressively on the Flying Flounder, as they should. Flying Flounder backing up the truck. They realize that this is not a good time to be in this engagement. They are hull broken. And shots going into the Flying Flounder. They are down to about 40% perma. Not a good spot for them to be. Not a good spot at all, as they are about to get hull broken and killed here. And in fact, they are, and the Alto-TCo has just started the meat grind, folks. The snowball is on. Alto-TCo spawning in on the fight. They have seen him. Oh, this could be very bad for Alto. Deja vu all over again. This is not good for Alto, as they are looking for that little tiny crack there in the Tunnel of Love, and they are looking for it. I believe they have found it, but could it be too little too late? Lesmont Gatling going out onto the Alto-TCo. They are looking for that hidey hole. They're not going to get it. That should be a kill. They're not going to get it. That should be a kill. As soon as that armor goes down again, that should be a kill. In fact, there it is, 3-0 in favor of Red. Deja vu all over again, like I said, folks, to quote Yogi Berra. Alto has this bad habit of spawning in and just letting the snowball happen, going down 1-0 to going down 3-0. That first death, always a problem for Alto Trading Company. That seems to be a bad habit of theirs. They need to correct that, and it's been a nasty habit of theirs. They need to do something about that. They need to get their teamwork down. They need to get their spawns down. They just need to get their teamwork cleaned up here. As, of course, they pass by the Tunnel of Love here. They're heading towards the nice fluffy clouds over here. Those are very fluffy clouds, but they are very rude clouds, too. They do not let us see through. Although they are equal opportunity, full of heck, because they do not let anybody see through them. They're very full of heck. As looks like both blue ships have spawned in. Let's swing the camera around and let's show everybody where each of these ships are. And this might be a little more advantageous for blue, as they are getting in up close and personal to the red ships. This might be a little more to their liking. One small problem with that plan, though, the Hades coming out very quickly from the Fancy Hydra. Now the Alto-TCo moving in. They're looking for a Tiger Uppercut on the Gizmo Duck. Looks like they do get it, but that's not going to affect them very much, as they do have Banshees and Gatlings, which arc down very well, and the Flying Flounder goes down. That is 4-0 in favor of Red. One more kill for Red will win this matchup. Alto-TCo caught in a 1v2. They're in their own spawn, but it's not going to matter. They will probably die before they get that other ship back in. There's the hull break. Not looking good for Blue. Not looking good at all. There are no engines on Blue. Absolutely no engines on the Alto-TCo. They get that armor back up. Actually, they might get their spawn back in, but it might be too little too late. They're going to have to spawn right in there, and there's the double gap. That should be the kill. That should be the match, and indeed it is. 5-0 in favor of Red. A nice, clean win for Red side, and that is the Fancy Cloud Dancers. A perfect showing by Fancy Cloud Dancers. And folks, we will be right back with more SCS number 157. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with the next matchup.